Okay, I say this every goddamn time. I say the same thing to you. It should be a required class in schools for boys especially. They need to know how to handle with women because the wrong type of woman in their life can, boom, destroy it. Years of damage. And so this sort of thing, it should be mandatory. They want to teach you calculus or whatever, geometry, adding some x, y, plus z. I mean, who even knows this nonsense? They don't know that. Guys don't care about that. Except some nerd who doesn't even want women. The regular fellow, they want the women. But they're so stupid, they get themselves into trouble going after them. They get in bad situations with terrible consequences. And this sort of thing, I think it's... this is the Hodgetwins here with Jesse Lee Peterson explaining how the wrong woman can ruin your life. Very important. Now, it's important for women as well, but... they're sexist. That's different. Different video. Now shut up.
I was married 19 years old in the Marine Corps to a black woman. She used to beat his ass too. But one day, he been bent off marrying smoking Joe Frazier.
Beta. What now?
Well, I was 19 at the time, and I remember she called the cops on me.
By the way, 18, getting married at 18 here, I mean, that, desperate for the pee, most likely. Either religious fellow desperate for the pee or some kind of arranged marriage or whatnot. But very rarely does that work out in the favor. And I'm sure you get someone in the comments here or there. I've been married for 40 years. We married at 18 or eloped at 17. Yeah, great for you. I'm very happy, but shut up. You don't apply here.
And when the cops got there, she started screaming and crying and told the cops I hit her.
Yeah.
Standard.
So when you said that, it's like I can speak from experience. That actually happened to me. But when those cops came, they already knew me by first name because they was always coming cause us.
Right.
We were so always fighting and arguing. And I said, look, I haven't touched her. I said, look at my arms. This bitch been whooping my ass for like the last hour. I'm just keeping off. They took her to jail.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. I've always said this. I know men over history has did some wicked things, but I think there's a special evil in a woman.
Yeah. Well, it comes through her because that's her nature. Ever since the Adam and Eve story, when
old man here bring out his sexism, said that's women's nature. Oh, feminist. Oh, women's nature, what do you mean? Monoliths? Shut up.
And the woman listened to this. At one time, there was just God and his son, Jesus, right?
Right, yeah.
And they had a relationship. Mm-hmm. And they communicated without words. Mm-hmm. They just communicated without words. And then God decided, you know what? I'm tired of creating a human being with my hands. Mm-hmm. So, because as long as I create them from the dust of the earth, with my hand, they're not going to decide if they want.
So he delegated to somebody's Willie?
Want to love me or not. It's by force and not by choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And God wanted us to love him by choice, not by force. So he decided to create the woman, and he created Eve. And when Eve first came along, she loved Adam, who loved the father. Mm-hmm. And they were perfect peace. Mm-hmm. And then she went shopping one day.
Okay, back here, had somebody banging on the door there. Interrupting my video. Don't they know I'm filming a masterpiece here? I mean... Anybody who knocks on your door in this day and age is an obvious psychopath. There's no reason to be knocking on anybody's door. Ever. I don't care if the house is on fire. Don't knock on the door. Anyway, back to the good stuff.
Bitch went shopping.
She went to the store called Adelaide, wanted some candy yams. It was Sunday.
He wanted some candy yam.
He wanted some candy yam, collard greens, cornbread.
Yeah.
And in those days, they didn't even have fork and spoon. They ate with their fingers.
Right.
You ever eat collard greens and cornbread with your fingers?
No.
Oh, my God.
It's the best?
Yeah, it's like...
Tastes better, huh?
Put okras in there, collard green, cornbread, some candy yam.
I was thinking on TikTok, Jesse, a bunch of Africans eating with their hands.
Yes.
It might be a little culturally foreign to me on that topic there.
Like, these people are savages. Well, they look like savages, but it made the food look so good.
It was delicious. I used to eat that way in Alabama. We did.
Yeah?
Yeah. With the ham. And but anyway, so she went to the store and got some soul food. And she saw Satan at the store. And Satan was like, Eve, how's Adam? He's fine.
I think we've all seen a few Satans down at the local Walmart.
You still with him? Yes, I love my husband. He was like, no, you shouldn't be with that man. Be your own woman. And she was like, no, I love my husband. I'm going to bail my husband. I love him.
Satan is he's a boss babe in disguise.
And she was like, no. So she kind of said no to him. Mm-hmm. When she went home, she told Adam that she had seen Satan at the store. Mm-hmm. And he was like, stay away from that. He's evil. Mm-hmm. Do not believe him. Mm-hmm. And she's like, okay.
You can't control me, Adam. I do what I want.
And Satan had tried to convince Adam to turn against his father, but he wouldn't. Mm-hmm. And so...
Because man got sense.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And so she went back to the store the next day, and they got some white people food. Salads.
White people food.
Apple.
Yeah.
Some toast.
Right.
White people food.
So they had white...
I'd be curious, what do they think is white people food? What, they got apples and salads? What is it? Hot dog? Is that white person feed there? Cheeseburger?
White people food.
Yeah.
And so she saw Satan again. He was like, you still with him? You could be your own woman. You can take your bra off. You could be independent. Uh-huh. You can have abortions. Mm-hmm. You don't have to listen to that man.
Feminism.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And she did. She listened. In the very moment she listened to the devil, her whole nature changed. Mm-hmm. It changed from good to evil. Satan.
Man, if that is the definition of the devil and what his position was, I think you look around, even social media, you see thousands of devils then. What do you feminists think about that? Devil in disguise?
Made a home with her. He became her God. And she would no longer listen to her husband. Mm-hmm. And so she went home and Adam saw a change in her. She's like, what happened? She was like, well, I saw Satan down at the market, and he told me I could be my own God. I don't have to listen to you. Mm-hmm. He said, you listen to your father. Why should I listen to you? And she turned against Adam. She no longer would obey him. She hated the truth. She thought she was God. She thought she was equal to him. Mm-hmm. And Satan made a home in her. And so evil started to operate through the woman because God was no longer the woman's God.
So they hit me with a salad ad here for the white people food, but we're getting back to it.
And then she convinced Adam to listen to her. Why you listen to your father? You know how the mothers do today. Mm-hmm. Your father's no good. Mm-hmm. Be your own man. Don't let him control you. And she convinced Adam to listen to her. And the moment Adam listened to the woman became the man's God. Mm-hmm. And
that completes the full circle here in the modern feminism. Modern women, that is. First, I get the outside influence. I will be the controller. I will be the one in power. And then the old dopey man comes around. Oh, honey, do I get that? Do I get a seat between your legs today? Is it the once a week already? Shut up, you. Here's what you're going to do for me. And the woman takes that control. She says, yeah, I got him now. I got him right where I want him. I got him. They got to see. And so again, they bait him in a little bit of sweetness to start with. A little bit of submissiveness to start with. And then, over time, whoop, comes that stealth takeover. And it is brutal.
God and Adam could no longer obey his father. And so that's what you have going on today. Satan is the woman's God, and the woman is the man's God. And men don't know how to deal with that because their mothers are turning them away from their fathers. Mm-hmm.
God, I wonder what the feminists think about that. But you got to think, okay, women initiate 70-80% of divorces. How many, especially in the black community, what is it, 75+% now, children with single mothers.
And the women are becoming the man's God because they hate women. They hate their mothers, so they hate all women. you become attracted to what you hate, right? And that's why you got to forgive your mother so God can take the woman's mindset and emotions away from you, because it's abnormal for men to be angry. When men are angry, they act stupidly. They act just like a woman. They have no patience, no nothing, right?
But I love that about these old people in here. They just kind of say they are not socially or politically correct. He said, men aren't supposed to be angry. Women are angry. Everyone knows women are angry. And they're old, so they can get away with it. He's like, oh, yeah, sure, it sounds fine. Back in my day, women are all angry, and they're still angry today. So, I think many men would be able to corroborate that story at any point in time, by the way.
Once you forgive, God will forgive you and forgive your earthly fathers for not protecting you from the mother. He didn't know how to deal with her because he married the woman that he hated. You end up attracting to what you hate.
Right.
And the cycle repeats itself. And so when you forgive your mother and forgive your father for not protecting you from your mother, everything will change. God will take away that woman's nature, which is evil. It's not her nature, but is in her, and he will give you perfect peace.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot of philosophy books called Stoicisms. And they teach you how to not let your emotions control you. Yeah.
But you got to, because it's spiritual, you got to overcome emotion.
Yeah.
You can't have, you're not supposed, because it's spiritual, it's evil, and it made a home in your mind and emotions. And we're not supposed to have it at all. Right. And that's why when you forgive, I promise you, God will take them away from you, and you will have perfect peace. And you.
So, this is kind of old school mindset here, and I'm sure a lot of people hearing it for the first time are wondering, what the heck, is this even legal to say? How can you? They haven't heard anything like this ever in their whole lives here, especially if they're, 30 years old and younger. This will be blasphemy. The modern day blasphemy is what this guy is speaking, is actually old school scripture.
You would deal with all people the same way. You would not hate anyone. No one can get you mad. No one can control you because you will have the nature of the father instead of the nature of the mother. And this is for every human being in the world. I counsel with men and women around the world, and Satan tell everybody the same thing. He made everybody overreact in the same way. But once you forgive, it will change. But you got to drop that anger.
That, yes, very important for people. They get caught up in that mindset of hatred. It just infiltrates every part of their life. The hatred and the panic and the rage. And they act upon that. Everything is poisoned by it. It's a sad sight to see when it happens.
Anger is evil, and it separates you from God.
Yeah, all emotion is evil.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not we can agree on that's a women's based nature may be a question for another day here. This is just the old guy saying it, okay? Don't get mad at me here. I didn't say it. Do you see? No, I know what you're thinking, but I didn't say it.
I got a better control of it now.
So why don't you forgive your mother?
I forgive her for everything.
But why don't you tell her that?
She dead and gone.
Oh, she did? Yeah. She did. How about your
It's a little
father?
difficult.
My father died when I was 14.
Oh,
on my
okay.
14th birthday. And guess what? My mama died a day before my 14th birthday.
Wow.
It's wild, right?
Well, just realize they could not help themselves.
Yeah.
And forgive them by seeing that you can't help yourself, right? And once you understand that, and then you forgive them, God will forgive you, and everything will change.
So I think we'll end it there, okay? What did we learn from it? Watch out for the crazy women. He said it. He said it, not me, okay? Not me. Anyway, we're going to end it here. The usual crap. Bell, subscribe, like, comment, leave some kind of evil, rude, men suck. Actually, I know this one guy who... Give me some vulgar story you've been holding in there, all that anger. Let it out. Let the comment section flow with all the anger. I wanted that just to dispel it from your bodies. Like a nice warm shower rinsing over the comment section here would be lovely to see. Ghost Miss, till next time, I'm out of here.